these three are flying them. And that's, of course, joke effects.
It's the record you need to know about Shocktober Special. With your hosts, Todd the Killer Miller and Aaron the Slasher Buckley. Broadcasting from Studio 666 in Satan's Tower. Two guys that went to tear you apart. Yeah, ladies and ghouls, Todd the Killer Miller and Aaron Buckley.
Oh yeah, this is my favorite time of year. Favorite time of year, KUHS. It's Shocktober 2019. You know what that means? Dead bodies! Dead bodies everywhere! Right here on KUHS 102.5 FM! Or as I like to say, 102.5 dead bodies! Dead bodies! Dead bodies! Dead bodies! What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to another year of Shocktober deliciousness. We have delicious, frightening, terrifying, gory, scary. Give me some more adjectives. Ghoulish, creepy,
unmatched wisdom.
Wow, I didn't know that was coming. Nice one.
It's scary.
And scary. Unmatched wisdom coming at you live. Right?
Righto.
It is Shocktober.
Totally frightening.
Another intro that we need to...
Todd the Killer Miller.
Another intro we need
to... I didn't know you were related to Jerry Lee Lewis.
That sounded like a pro wrestler or something like that.
Todd the Killer Miller. We need to hire that guy to do a new intro, because now we need a new Shocktober intro. Hopefully we'll get it before we get the regular show intro in.
Who is that? X-Lax that did that before, or Easy Ice, or whatever?
It's, what was his name? Icy Hot.
Icy Hot.
We had an intern named Icy Hot that made all of the intros for us. He's got a very deep voice and huge balls.
That's right.
I mean, by that I mean he's into yoga. See where I'm going with that?
Feng Shui.
See where I'm going with that? Thank you. Hey, it is Shocktober. Nothing funny about it. We kicked things off there with a little tribute to Ginger Baker. That was the Cream farewell interview.
Yeah.
Farewell to Cream, because you know, Cream always rises to the top.
It does.
It does.
They had a lot of competition when they put that band together. A lot of competition, but they just knew they would rise to the top, so they named themselves Cream.
So they did.
And so they rose to the top. Welcome to Shocktober, Jason. This is what happens. It's scary. It's creepy. There's weird stuff in the background.
Like the whole time.
Entourage. We're going on a journey through a haunted mansion now. Yeah. Anyway, that was Ginger Baker.
I don't think I have a scream on here. Whatever happened to the damn scream?
That's it. I don't know.
Wait, there it is.
Okay, good. Very nice. Very nice. Lovely. We had a, really sailing off into the ocean of Shocktober with a highbrow comedy routine already. Way up there in the, ooh, look at that guy. He looks like a Shocktober. Put that Starlite cam on. Boom. Looks like
Oh, it is on.
So we don't have a lot of time, so I don't want to get too off our mark just yet. Let's cover what we just did. We just listened to a little interview with Ginger Baker. It was the farewell Cream tour interview As everyone knows, as you know, if you're a musician, and maybe as you know if you're not a musician, Ginger Baker died a couple of days ago. Actually, yesterday. At the ripe old age of really freaking old.
80.
Yeah, he was 80. Ginger
Old
Baker.
enough. Hey, man. That's what, once you've gotten over that hump, that's where it's kind of like, yeah, it's sad for the loss, but yeah, you lived.
Time. It's time. Yeah. Well, it's funny because when I saw the news article yesterday morning, I said, "Yep, there it is. Knew it was coming." I planned on mentioning it last week because he's been ill, and I planned on mentioning it last week. Like, I think Ginger Baker's going to die. I think the one of the most important drummers of all time rock and roll history is going to probably die. And he probably won't be here next Monday. But I forgot to mention it. It was in the show notes.
You know how they always say that they go in threes or whatever, and they did. It was Diane Carroll, Rip Torn, and Ginger Baker.
Hello, Fresco.
Rip Taylor.
Thank you.
Rip Torn. Yeah.
Rip Taylor.
Rip Torn died a while back. I used to do the same thing.
I get them mixed up. I always get them mixed up.
I would see Rip Torn on a movie, and I'd be expecting that guy, which I always confused with Liberace's brother or something. I had no idea.
Yeah. It's the wipe on, wipe off, my friend.
He was funny as hell, man. I mean,
wipe on,
I haven't seen him in years.
He was. Hello, Frisco. That was my favorite line.
Now, he was like...
Hello, Frisco!
He was like 82, wasn't he?
Yep. His mustache was 103. His mustache is still alive.
For real.
Yeah. But hey, look, so that was Ginger Baker, probably one of the most important drummers you'll ever hear. If you don't know who he is, check him out. He was a drummer for a band called Cream.
And Blind Faith.
Blind Faith. That was before Cream. But yeah, very, very interesting fellow. He was a real a-hole. I don't think he would mind if I said that in person.
Oh, he would. I agree with you.
He'd laugh and go, "You nailed it, son. You nailed it, kid."
He was like really Irish, right?
Yeah, he had a hot head.
Yeah,
he had a hot head. So he and Jack Bruce, they met and started a band early on when they were very young, and legend has it they got into an argument when they first were just trying to decide when they were going to jam, and that set them on their path of being two pit bulls in a ring. When they were on stage, they always constantly fought. There are stories of Cream concerts being broken up because those two would start cussing at each other on stage, and Eric Clapton would be like, "Come on, guys, let's finish the song. Can we finish the song? Go ahead, let's play." And they're like, "No." Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I did it, because Eric Clapton was tired of.
You just couldn't take it anymore. Yeah.
I take that back. He's just English, but I don't trust that. Maybe a little Scottish, a little Irish. Well, they're all
He's
Celts.
something, yeah, but he
don't know who their parents are. That's what they.
Wow, what a tribute.
That's the same.
What a tribute we're having here.
You were all taken over by the barbarian horde.
I think Ginger Baker would approve, though.
I think he would.
We're roasting him.
Yeah. I think he would. Yeah,
he would have been like, "I like you, son of a bitches."
Yeah. He had a long, illustrious career, did a lot of rock and roll stuff, and then he got away from it and got into his African beats stuff, because really he was a study of rhythm, and what could he do with his four limbs in conjunction with each other to create these ghosty, magical beats. Sometimes if you close your eyes, it sounded like there were two or three guys playing drums at the same time. Then you'd open up and there'd be this ugly ginger hair there with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and it's just him.
So to say, kind of like Moon could do that.
Yeah, definitely from the same school of experimentation and reaching far, trying to find out what they could learn about just making beats, because there's infinite possibilities in making beats. I mean, there's millions of possibilities within each of those beats. Yeah. When my hand is in the air, there's a possibility for another beat.
Yeah.
So an experimental guy. Later on in his life, he joined up with
circus
with
that African artist
Fela Kuti.
Yeah.
Not that African artist. Fela Kuti. Come on, man.
Whatever.
That African artist.
Well, he still got into
what is that,
African
racist?
Rhythms and jazz.
No,
right?
just don't say that African artist. Say the damn name.
I couldn't remember his name.
Well, then don't say that. Then say, what's the guy's name? The African guy that he played with. Got to teach this guy everything, Todd. I got to teach him everything.
Well, but you could
teach
say
him how
that.
to wipe his fanny.
That African
Have you got your squatty potty yet?
No.
Oh, get the squatty potty.
How do you not have a squatty potty?
Got to have the squatty potty.
I don't have a picture of one right now, so I can't show you. Well, I could over here, but our listeners couldn't see it, so.
Hey, just look it up. Squatty potty. It's fantastic. Oh, are we streaming live, by the way?
We are.
We're streaming live on YouTube.
We are, and for all you Facebookers, you can see the link. And you can go over to YouTube, where we're not banned.
We're still banned from streaming live on Facebook, apparently.
Because we showed this picture right here.
I tried to tried to email Mark Zuckerberg, see if we could get back on Facebook, but he never replied. So...
What a jerk.
I know. It's mzuckerberg@facebook.com, and he never replied.
Yeah, he sucks. He's not like Tom from MySpace.
Tom would always get back to you.
Tom always did. Because he was always, remember that picture? He was always at his computer.
Yeah. In that same damn white T-shirt. There's Tom.
I like Tom.
Tom had a bad haircut, though.
Was that really Tom?
That was really Tom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I saw an article about that dude a couple years ago, but
Tom Morello?
Yeah, Tom from MySpace.
Tom Morello, what's he up to now?
He just travels around taking photographs. He's a photographer. That's what he does.
Yeah, he made $1 gazillion on MySpace, and now he's just like, well, that was fun.
He probably travels around with the co-founder of Facebook that's no longer a part of it.
Yeah.
He's just like having a ball. Let's go skydiving, dude. Then we'll go to Africa.
Sean something?
Yeah.
The Napster guy.
Well, there's that. There was two of them. There's another one, Ricardo.
Oh wait, Napster guy was a financier.
Yeah,
that's right. He was a financier. We digress. Yes, we digress. It is Shocktober. We've got a great record for you tonight. We've got a whole month of records already picked out and ready to roll. Tonight is Carnival of Souls by Gene Moore. 1962. This is exciting. This is a great movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I encourage you to watch it. You can actually watch it for free on YouTube because it's so old at this point. But yes, Carnival of Souls is a 1962 American independent horror film written, produced, and directed by Herc Harvey.
Herc.
You know, Herc Harvey's the bad guy in the movie.
Yeah,
he's the creepy guy in the water. He's the dude. He's the carnival guy.
The ghoul.
He's the ghoul that creeps out of the water. So imagine...
it's a real creep show.
Imagine George Romero's first zombie flick,
Night of the Living
Dead meets... what was the name of that movie? Oh, it was a great movie.
Eraserhead?
No. Older film. But Nicolas Cage did the remake.
I know you're talking
about. The Wicker Man.
Yes, The Wicker Man.
Night of the Living Dead meets The Wicker Man, and they had a baby. It's Carnival of Souls. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Well, this Carnival of Souls was the inspiration for it. For Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, really?
Romero said that.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Interesting. He confessed it. Well,
that's the article I read.
He
confessed.
He made it. He made that movie on about $28,000, and it shows.
Well, this one's what?
Yeah,
33.
Yeah, very tiny,
like
very tiny budgets, but it's a fantastic film, written, directed, and starring Herc Harvey and Candice Hilligoss. Humana. Yeah. It features the original score by composer Gene Moore. Gene Moore was a fantastic organist that
totally fantastic.
Wrote many creepy and scary organ riffs that were used in film. But this was his coup de grace, if you will. This was an entire film scored by Gene Moore. So we've got that for you tonight. Very excited about that. You got lightning and thunder and things? Nice.
Oh, I've got pictures. I got pictures over here.
Oh, you're flipping pictures.
Yeah.
Cool. Todd's running the show there. If you want to tune into our TV show, we got a TV show now. It's on YouTube.
We have a TV show. It's in black and white.
Just go to the record. Oh, are we in black and white tonight? That'd be cool if we could be in black and white all month.
This one's pretty much there.
That'd be very neat. We're all in black and white all month? I love that idea.
Let's see what we have.
Do you ever watch a black and white movie and say, man, I wish the world were black and white? That'd be so cool.
I don't know, maybe for a day.
I like color, but black and white, man, it's just so cool. Everything's creepier.
It's just so cool.
Everything's creepier when it's dark and you're scared. There's always a thin strip of light just over your eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hitchcock used that all the time. You'd be like, oh, thin strip of light just over the eyes. But yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got going on. We'll Shocktober for you. Hey, why don't we run down the month? We've never done this before.
Let's do it.
What do we got going on this month, Jason? You want to hear about this?
Sure.
October 14th, next Monday, we've got Twins of Evil. And let me tell you what. Check that out. Check some clips of that film out on YouTube. Humana. They don't make movies like that. They don't make movies like that anymore. These were films that came out in theater. They don't make them like that anymore. Humana, if you know what I mean. I think you do. October 21st, it's The Mask of the Red Death. The Mask of the Red Death.
Isn't that Edgar? Is that Edgar Allan Poe?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
I believe you're correct.
That's a baby out in the hallway.
I believe you're correct. That might be Edgar Allan Poe. Go ahead and look it up if you want to check. Yeah, check yourself. Check yourself.
Yeah,
Check yourself. See, you're right.
I believe it is.
That's coming up October 21st, and then we're closing out the month with a favorite. This could be a show favorite. It's a personal Aaron favorite. We're going to do the Goblin album Tenebrae. Excuse me. Thanks.
That sounds like our station manager.
We need a new Shocktober bed. I forgot how terrible this one was. She need to cut out the dorks talking. You're all gonna die. Thanks. Anyway, yeah. So we're closing out the month with Tenebrae, which is a Goblin soundtrack from the movie by the same name, Tenebrae. Fantastic songs, man. That's a good one. That's right up there with Suspiria. It's right up there. It's one of the best. I'm so thrilled, man. It's Shocktober, guys.
We're great. Shocktober. It's gonna be totally horrific.
It's gonna be a great month. I gathered up all my scary lights and put them in the front yard tonight, getting ready for Shocktober.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pulled out my bag of bones. Hung some skeletons.
Pulled out my bag of bones.
Hung some skeletons from the tree. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm gonna go buy gallons of fake blood and just bathe in it every other Wednesday, which means I'm gonna do it twice. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, I put up a few lights. I'm just letting it.
I saw that.
Just making it a little creepy right now.
Yeah, I saw your few lights. It's very good.
I always slowly add to it, change it up, see if anyone notices.
I will. I'm watching you.
Sure, I'm watching you.
Oh, you are.
My eyes peeled. Yeah, but there are starting to see some decorations pop up around the neighborhood. It's very nice. I like it. I wish that they'd stay up all year. It'd be awesome. I live in this Addams Family fantasy world where if it just all looked like that all the time, everyone would be so happy. Would be so happy.
I don't know, man. You mean just black and white all the time?
I just mean dead bodies hanging from trees and skeletons and spiders and bats and scary things.
At least maybe in the month of October.
I like it all the time.
I think 1 month is enough because, maybe we could do it that month and for December. That would really offset Christmas now, wouldn't it?
Yes. It would, very much, very, very much. So, so last week we had the crazy flasher lady on the outside here that showed her boobies. Mm-hmm. To me and only me. The camera almost caught it. And so, upon review, I said, man, you know what? I need to be better because I'm facing you guys.
Yeah.
Which is facing the street.
Yeah.
Someone's getting killed. So I think in the future, if I see anything, I just need to say, Starlight Cam.
Yeah.
Just
because
camera.
At the moment you say boobs, it's too late.
Too late.
It's too late.
It was. And what's fantastic about that clip, and if you're listening to us now, listeners, and you go to last week's show on YouTube, and you fast forward to 47 minutes in, it's right there. I found it. I was like, boom, it's right there. There it is. Right there. There's a booby lady. But when I said there's boobs, Todd and Jason turned around and covered up the booby lady for being on camera.
Damn it.
Because she was almost on your camera. What do we have here? We have camera, we'll say Starlight is camera 1. 1. Camera 2 is Todd and Jason. Camera 3 is me. So from now on, if I see anything happening out there, I'm just going to go, camera 1, man, camera 1. Camera 1, camera 1.
Just say Starlight.
Starlight. Yeah. Boobies, here they come. Yeah, so if you're listening last week, we got the movie flasher. It It was pretty
I
rad.
can see it now. It's just going to be like a shadow of a person coming by. Boom! Bam! No, it's a dude.
It's Jeffrey Dawn. Damn it. Wow, he's got some boobs.
Yeah, we have had a couple of guys flash us out.
Oh, yeah, I know. Good gravy. Come on, we don't need all that. That's too
That
much.
one guy that was so terribly white.
Oh, Jason?
So white.
You're talking about Jason?
Jason. Not that Jason. There's another Jason.
Does anybody have anything exciting going on this month for hot Shocktober? Other than this radio show? Anybody? Nothing? You working? You done working at the lake? Can you come out on the weekends?
Can you come out at all?
I came by this weekend.
You did. I know. I was very excited.
I was so happy to see you, Jason. I was surprised. I was
a little...
Crap! There's Jason.
You said the S word like 12 times last week.
I know. I'm trying to watch myself.
I know. It's a good thing. We're going to have to get a swearing jar up in here if you're not careful. All proceeds go to the station. But yeah, it was great to see you on Saturday night, Jason. Jason came over Todd was gracious enough to host a little birthday shindig for my wife, which I thank you and your wife. Thanks for doing that. That was fantastical. Round of applause for you guys for hosting that. I hope we didn't trash the place too much.
It was a total shit show, bro.
It was trashed.
No, you know what I really
trashed.
liked is that I came downstairs the next afternoon.
Oh, I've been there. I know what you're about to say.
And I was shocked because it was almost all clean.
Oh, who took care of that? I have no idea. I left before the cleaning began.
My son.
Really?
My son and his girlfriend just took care of it.
What a good.
They were in there working like
good bunch of kids.
Something.
They were working their butts off.
They were working.
What a good bunch of kids. That's amazing.
Yeah, I have to watch what you say now.
Yeah, that was amazing. That's amazing. So yeah. So I know. Okay, so I wasn't expecting that when you said that you came out to. I was expecting you to say that you came out to this display of the night.
I should have taken a picture before I went to bed because it was trash.
It was trash. I know.
Just stacked up shit everywhere.
It was very trashed. And so I've always kind of appreciated the next day. Like wake up and kind of walk into it, and you can kind of piece the tail end of the night together by the different little stacks of things. Like, oh, look over here. There's balloons and edible underwear. Okay, something. I remember that. Now I remember what happened. And you look over here and you say, oh, here's some plates of food. Someone had round two. Little round two. Oh, someone got into some cake. Okay. Oh, look over there. Someone had a little present, a little late night present handed to them, and there's the wrapping paper.
Well, I know exactly what you mean because I went down there. I was expecting to kind of piece together some stuff.
Yeah.
Piece the story. It doesn't really bother me to clean it up. You know, I just kind of, about the time I'm almost done, then I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
But I looked around and I'm like, wait a minute, where are the edible panties? Oh, they're over here.
They're all folded and put away.
Ask my son, where are they?
It's true though. You can kind of piece together the previous night by the wreckage, the carnage. You kind of start to say, I remember when we played poker and ate donuts right there. That's where that happened. I don't remember doing it, but now I remember it happening. Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of that. Oh, look, we tried to do karaoke. There's an iPad and a microphone. Something happened. Pretty sure that was karaoke, and it didn't work out. Yeah.
But there's always something miscellaneous. There's always some miscellaneous thing that you could spend days trying to figure out.
Yeah, Like there's like Battleship the game. Like, I didn't even know I owned a Battleship. What the hell is that doing on the kitchen table?
Exactly. Yeah. Or it's like one Halloween party. It was like somebody's dentures.
Really? That really happened?
Yes.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I'm like, who do you call?
Somebody's $4,000 pissed right there.
Did someone call you next day? Hey, Todd, how you doing there?
I
might have left something there last night.
I need my dishes back. And then Todd's like, who is this? And he's like, hey, Captain Clark.
We have a bit of delay here, I noticed.
What kind of delay?
I think the Wi-Fi is kind of jacked.
Yeah, it's
little spotty.
On our live stream?
Yeah, it's freezing up.
Okay, well, it'll be a
little
Yeah, you know.
Stuttering.
It's all good.
It's like watching the shuttle launch. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're in space, actually. That's the shocking thing about this show.
Yeah.
Broadcasted live from the ICC, coming at you live from space, International Space Station.
In Satan's Tower.
What's the ISS?
The ISS.
I said ICC.
Either way.
Yeah.
International Communist.
Wipe off.
Wipe on, wipe off. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right.
Wipe on, wipe off.
Okay, hey, let's play some music. Let's get into this Shocktober, kicking it off with Carnival of Souls.
Might as well.
Very exciting, guys. When we return, we've got more show for you. What that is, I have no idea, but it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be the greatest radio show you've ever heard in your life. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so great that we're going to have to ask China to tune in. It's going to be so great. We're going to have to ask China to tune in. It's going to be the greatest radio show you've ever heard.
It is.
So
greatest.
Happy China. Happy Shocktober. Carnival of Souls, 1962. Jesus. I'm trying to wrap things up here, Todd.
That's what it was. I gave you the owl.
Oh, that was the out? But I have to say the station ID because it's 9:30. KHS 102.5 FM, the record you go about Zenova.
So drag your foot, boy. Look what we got here. Hey, you want to drag, huh? Come on. See that telephone pole? We'll take you to it, yeah. Yeah, we can take you. I think you got a pretty nice city. Well, I can take you, yeah. Yeah, come on. You want to try? Sure. Okay. Rev it up. Come on, man. Get ready.
this like the one I'll be playing in Utah?
It's quite similar. I supervised the installation myself. The accident won't delay your going, will it?
No. I'm leaving this morning. There's nothing I can do here.
That's right. Well, Mary, you'll make a fine organist for that church. Be very satisfying to you, I think.
It's just a job to me.
Well, it's not quite the attitude for going into church work.
I'm not taking the vows. I'm only going to play the organ.
Why, you want more than that? Of course, it doesn't pay much, but, well, at least it's a start. Are you driving by Benton to see your folks?
No, I can't. I must hurry. I've got to leave. I'm going to drive straight through.
Mary, it takes more than intellect to be a musician. Put your soul into it a little, okay? Good luck, Mary. Stop by and see us the next time you're in.
Thank you, but I'm never coming back.
I don't know about that girl.
How do you mean?
Day before yesterday, she was the only one of 3 girls to survive an accident. You'd think she'd feel a little something like humbleness or gratitude.
Never know what she thinks. She's always kept pretty much to herself.
Yeah, and maybe in her place I'd do the same thing. Just pick up life again.
Well, she's so quiet-like, she fools you. But she's a tough-minded little thing.
I guess that's what it takes to survive. But I still say she's behaving strangely.
Well, if she's got a problem, it'll go right along with her.
Yep.
And this, Miss Henry, is our pride and joy.
You know this was made in the same town where I've been studying.
Of course. That's where we heard about you. Oh, by the way, you have found a place to stay.
Yes, I have a room.
Good. Well, we hope you're going to like it here. We're not the largest church in this area, of course, but we have a nice congregation. We'll have to have some sort of reception. They want to meet you.
Couldn't we just skip that?
Skip that? Well, I don't suppose it's an absolute necessity. I don't know what some of the ladies will say.
If they say I'm a fine organist, that should be enough, shouldn't it?
Well, yes, of course. We'll let it go at that for the time being. But, my dear, you cannot live in isolation from the human race, you know.
Mind if I try this now?
I want you to.
Anything else, lady?
Could you tell me what that big structure is back a few miles by the lake?
Oh, you mean the old bathhouse? Yeah, that used to be a pretty ritzy place in the old days. Then the lake went down and they made a dance hall out of it. Then they put those buildings up out there and made some sort of a carnival there for a while. That's years ago, though. Just stands out there now.
I see. I have an address here of a rooming house. Could you direct me?
Oh, sure. Well, that's just right over here a little ways.
What do you see?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. I've practiced the whole afternoon and it's gotten me in a mood.
You need some fresh air. I've got to make a call out past the lake. Would you like to come along for the ride?
You know that old pavilion out there?
Mm-hmm.
Will we pass it?
Go right by it. Stop and look at it if you like.
I would, with you along.
Good.
You're listening to the record you need to know about. Shocktober Special.
KUHS 102.5 FM. What's happening, everybody? Shocktober.
Shocktober.
Holy Shocktober. We're back. We're back. Heard a few tracks there from the Gene Moore soundtrack, the Gene Moore composition. I need to update our scary music sound bed. Yeah, this is not gonna hack it.
Not feeling it.
She's not gonna hack it, man.
What's not? Oh, what we're listening to? This background? Pum 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 pum.
Shumby dumby doo doo. Yes. Anyway, hey, look, check it out. We got ooh, wow. We have a whole month of this for you folks, and tonight's the kickoff, so it takes a minute. You got to give us a minute to get in the groove. Once we're in the groove, we're gonna be grooving. We're gonna have 3 more of these. We're gonna redeem ourselves. I promise. Wow, that was pathetic.
I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Why? What?
Serial killer.
Oh, the guy?
Samuel Little. Yeah.
Yes, Samuel Little. There you go. Yeah, he confessed to like 50.
He's OJ's father.
What are you talking about, man? If the glove don't fit, must have quit.
No, and he was.
The juice.
Sorry about that, Juice. You can tweet about it.
Hey, look. I don't have many show notes because tonight is like scary horror stuff. So
yeah, scary horrors.
Does anybody have any scary stories? Want to tell? Do we need to bring a scary light up here? I feel like this lighting is not. I'm not feeling it.
I was thinking about that. I don't like all this.
I'm not feeling it.
This is too much.
I'm not feeling it. I want to bring a scary.
We're gonna take care of this next week.
Next week.
Yeah, we're gonna. All we need is one, maybe 2.
1 or 2 lights.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Party time.
See, there's nothing scary about this at all.
No, not scared.
Look.
Turn the lights down. Let's see what happens. Let's see how bad the picture is.
Oh, it won't be
on the
bad.
video. We're streaming live on YouTube, kids. So check it. Oh, that's up. So you can try the other one. Thank you.
Hey, that's
going.
even better. Take it on. Take it on down. Okay, that's good.
As it goes.
That's good. That's good.
What? It's not as low as it goes.
Yes, it is.
No.
Okay.
Oh, now we're talking.
Okay, this is even. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Brighten your screen on your iPad there, and you might be like kind of scary, like mine is. Yeah. See,
No,
this is
we're good
better.
like this.
Yes. I hope this looks good. I'm
you
very
can see
excited.
us when we do this.
I can move up to the. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Wait. Do that again. See, what you need to do is though you need to get a little.
Little nostril? Do I need to trim my nostrils?
You know, you need to get a little mucus coming out of your nose. You know,
Oh, God, why?
Like Blair Witch, man.
Then I look like the president.
I'm scared.
Then I look like Donald Trump tripping out on Adderall, screaming at news people.
No,
Yeah.
Aaron, because you don't have his unmatched wisdom.
You're right, I don't.
Just call it quits.
I don't have this very stable genius on my side, but I do have.
Damn it! I wish I could.
Why can't you? Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
No, we can't reach that level. We're mere. I don't know. We're lessers.
We're pylons.
We're
not even peons. We're pylons.
We're pylons.
I
was gonna say we're slee stacks.
You know, there was a second whistleblower that's come out now, so we have two. We have 2 whistleblowers, so it's very exciting.
He's not at all worried about that.
Well, no, he's not.
Not at all.
He's busy scrambling.
Of course.
Eggs.
He's
busy scrambling eggs right now. That's what he's doing. He's scrambling. He's saying,
Look over here, look over there, look over here, look over there. Don't worry about that. Look over there, look at that guy. Look at those people.
Yeah.
Look over there. Ooh, look what I did. Look at this. Look at job growth. Ooh, look at this. Hey, stop. Don't worry about all that. Look over here. Look over there. Look over here. Look over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in that,
He's scrambling right now. This feels more like Shocktober to me. This darkness. I need this in my life.
Darkness.
Next week we're going to light the studio. It's going to be Shock-frickin-tober. It's too bright in here.
As well it should be.
I mean, I like the cameras. I like the new aspect of the show with the live stream and stuff on youtube.com/record to know. Well, you like that? I'm a professional, man. Freaking professional, Jason. But thank you. But I do need some kind of some kind of ambiance in here. It didn't feel scary at all. It wasn't shocking.
Well, you know,
I wasn't feeling the shock. Now I
we
am.
could just bring some candles.
that's real safe. Don't burn
LED
candles inside.
LED candles.
It's way too inside.
Hey,
It's
look
way too
at
deep.
us over here.
I like it.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
I don't know who's talking. I can't see them.
Can I not? Are we completely invisible now?
It's like a little bit. I can see my teeth when I smile.
Anyway, well.
Okay. It's good though.
What do you think? What do you think about this this HopeWorks initiative, paying panhandlers in Hot Springs to work?
I think it's a
Any
good
opinion?
thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if the idea is to
It's a terrible, terrible soundtrack.
get rid of the "will work for food" signs, like, hey, man, you really want to work? Okay, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know what it entails.
I don't either, but I don't know if I like it.
It'd probably just be like picking
What do
up
you think
trash
it's gonna-
downtown and stuff
You think
like
it's gonna,
that.
like,
You
bring
know,
in the
weeding
bums or
stuff.
something?
Yes, I do. I feel like this initiative is going to bring more. People are going to be listening from afar and say, "Oh, you get paid there?"
No,
I don't think so.
But
Here it
the,
is.
but the thing, majority of them don't want to work.
Exactly.
I would say a majority of them do.
So in the 17 years, okay, this music, I just can't do it anymore. This 17 years I lived in LA. Initially, when I first moved out there, I was very, was like, oh man, maybe I can give $1 or something. I could do something or give a smoke or whatever. And then after a while, I got gristled and I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm not giving out any money or anything to anybody.
Right.
But then after a while, after like a decade, it changed. And I was like, let me just see if I can do this. And I tried to, can I buy you a burrito? There's a taco truck right here. I could buy you a burrito. No, I don't want a burrito. I just want $5. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
you want something to drink, all right, or something to smoke?
yeah.
or
Well,
something.
can I buy you $5 worth of food? No, I just want the $5. Okay, never mind. Out. Later.
Well,
It was only the people that said, yes, I will take a burrito, that I was like, let's go. What do you want? Beef? What do you want? Shrimp? What kind of burrito do you want? That I would buy them a burrito. And I did it often. But the people that were like, no, just give me the money. I was like, yeah, man, there's a problem there.
that was Robert Downey Jr., wasn't it?
No.
He was like, hey, man,
He didn't,
while you're sitting there
he didn't want
barefoot
anything.
playing a guitar,
He didn't. No, he didn't want anything. When my friend Dan Rowan and I went to go see him play acoustic guitar on the corner of Temecula and PCH, he didn't want anything.
little did you know
He didn't want anything.
how he would come back.
Little did I know he'd be Iron Man one day.
And you could have had some sort of like one of those, well, back then it would have been a VHS recorder.
I was scared
Yes,
to. I was
man.
scared to approach then, just because of him, just because who he was. It was like I can't even approach, but I want to, but I'm not going to.
Why not?
Scared.
Well, it's not like there was any, like,
Who's freaking Charlie Chaplin, dude?
yeah, but it's not like there was any kind of, he didn't have any bouncers or anything.
He had nobody. He had a
Nobody.
weird 4-string
It's
acoustic
like,
guitar.
Screw you guys, I'm on crack. I don't
Yeah,
know.
in sweatpants, looking very disheveled with a Mountain Dew bottle on the ground next to him. Not a good look. Not a good look there, Tony Stark.
Well, that's
was-
back when
that
his
was- yeah.
dad's talk show was helping him out, though.
What?
His dad.
His dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Senior?
Robert
That's
Downey
what it was.
Sr.?
Isn't it funny?
Yeah,
Are you talking about Morton Downey Jr.?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Isn't that funny how, Robert Downey Jr. kind of picked up after his dad kind of peeled off? It's the same person.
Who's his dad?
MDJ.
Robert Downey Sr.?
We're going to call him MDJ.
Who's his dad? I'm serious.
Morton.
Morton Downey Jr.
Morton Downey Jr. is Robert Downey Jr.'s dad.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah. The talk show host guy.
Yeah. I keep waiting for Aaron to have a surprise here. Did you do a DNA test?
I'm waiting for someone to look this up. As a responsible broadcaster, I'm
Aren't
not
they,
going to promote anything that may not be factual.
They're related, right?
How is it that Morton Downey Jr. and Robert Downey Jr. are both juniors, but neither of them do we know anything about their seniors? Jason's looking it up, folks, in case you're wondering. I wish we had the
You're right.
Wish we had the Jeopardy theme song right now.
Wait.
Do 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 do. That'll work.
Close enough.
It's close enough. This is even better. This is what happens. This is Jason looking stuff up. Oh, he's still looking.
Just do this, Jason.
Jason's looking stuff up, and it's really awkward because it takes Jason a long time to type. Robert Downey Jr. I'll look it up for you, Jason. How's that?
Yeah, it's Robert John Downey Sr.
Thank you. Morton Downey Jr. Morton Downey and Robert Downey are not related at all. Thank you. I knew that. Just wanted to test you.
We had to, we had to keep up with the. It's.
Wow.
I heard it from Trump today.
I heard it from a friend who.
I really appreciate how
the alt-right media.
I really appreciate how. And this is funny, and I'm not giving anybody a hard time.
It was great, wasn't it?
It was. But you were a little bit like, yeah, sure.
Sure it is.
Sounds good.
Sounds
and Jason was like, absolutely. He's absolutely his dad. You didn't know that?
That's his dad.
Yeah, you weren't.
I wasn't sure that he was his dad.
You weren't. You were definitely like, you're an asshole, Aaron. You didn't know that? Everybody knows that.
I did not get that into it. No, I did not.
It seemed like it. It really seemed like
it's just because you're sensitive.
Sensitive?
Yeah, you are. Very sensitive.
No.
You over-exaggerate.
No, I knew I was right. I appreciate the inflection on the word exaggerate. Typically means overdo something. And you said that I over-exaggerate. It's not like a double negative, but is that a double positive?
No, it just means you exaggerate a lot.
I do exaggerate a lot. I do. But I knew that Morton Downey Jr. was not any relation to Robert Downey Jr. whatsoever. I knew that. I just wanted to lead you on. I was straight up like, come on, man, prove me wrong. Let me hear you. Let me hear the facts.
I didn't think that he was.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, not really.
If we can rewind the tape.
Wait a second. I'm reading here on Breitbart.
Oh, boy.
That, they're cousins.
They are cousins.
And they're in with the, Soros-Obama conspiracy.
Yeah, come on, get out of here.
And they're also related to Alex Jones.
Where's that whistleblower sample you had from last week?
It says here, Donald Trump is related to Alex Jones.
Where's that whistleblower?
That's totally believable.
It's pure evil!
Preview.
Oh, you've got the preview on there. I forgot about that. Good Lord. That's great.
I love it.
That's some low rent shit right there. I'm going to tell you.
That's how we roll, man.
Do it live!
That's right.
I know there's people right now going, what the hell are they talking about?
We have no idea, and that's why
there are a few people right now probably going, I thought that Morton Downey Jr. was his father. Damn it!
It's another Shocktober special for you right here on KUHS 102.5 FM. We'll see you in a little while. This is a sponsor break, and it's time for you to hear some more of this amazing Gene Moore record, Carnival of Souls. See you in a little bit.
KUHS is underwritten in part by Wally's World Liquors at 2507 Airport Road. Wally's World is a full-range liquor store selling beverages to be safely enjoyed by adults of a certain age. Wally's World is new, located out Airport Road near the Moore Road intersection. It is convenient to that area and many others. Wally's World specializes in selection and price with an emphasis on service. Thanks for the support, Wally's World.
You're listening to the record you need to know about. Shocktober Special.
Who's the man in the hall? Eh? Oh, you must mean Mr. Linden. He has the room across the hall. No, I mean the other one. There is no other. Me and you and Mr. Linden. Us three is all there is in this house. But you must have passed him out there. You're needing this food. Going without eating makes you jumpy sometimes. Maybe you heard the boards pop or something. These old houses creak worse than my knees.
I didn't hear him, Mrs. Thomas. I saw him.
Now, don't talk that way. I don't sleep so good as it is. It's these old houses. They're big enough so that you could hide a man in every corner.
Look, I got a couple of shots left over from last night. You want a little bit in yours?
No, thanks. It's not the recommended breakfast for a church organist.
Oh, is that what you do? Hey, you mean they pay somebody to play the organ in church?
Some churches do.
Hey, I hope you don't mind about this. I just didn't know you're a church woman.
To me, a church is just a place of business.
Well, that's a funny way to look at it.
Why? People seem shocked because I took a job in a church, and I regard it simply as a job. I'm a professional organist, and I play for pay, that's all.
Thinking like that, don't that give you nightmares?
Strange you should say that. As a matter of fact, not for that reason, mind you, but I had the strangest feeling last night.
Yeah, I had kind of a lost night myself.
It's funny. The world is so different in the daylight. But in the dark, your fantasies get so out of hand. But in the daylight, everything falls back into place again. Let's have no more nights.
Or let's make them more interesting. Huh?
it was more than just not being able to hear anything or make contact with anyone. It was as though for a time I didn't exist. As though I had no place in the world, no part of the life around me.
And then you saw this man.
Yes.
You'll excuse my back, but I wanted to get some of that written down.
I must have been talking for an hour.
Anything else? Anything you haven't told me?
That's all there is. That's the whole story. He's been following me, that's all there is to it.
It isn't that simple, though, is it?
What do you mean?
He could hardly have been in the park this afternoon, or one of us men would have seen him. And that night in the hallway, you said yourself the landlady came up a minute later, and she didn't see him, did she?
What are you driving at?
It's been less than a week since you were in a car that crashed into the river. How you got out of that, no one seems to know. But that experience must have been a serious emotional shock.
You think I imagined all of it, don't you? You think I'm insane?
I didn't say that. I don't mean that.
I'm a competent person. If anything, I'm a realist. I'm not given to imagining anything.
Hogwash. All of us imagine things. Have you never heard two men talking behind your back and imagined they were talking about you? Have you never imagined you saw someone you knew and walked up to them and found they were a perfect stranger?
I don't see what this has to do with it.
The point is this. Our imaginations play tricks on us. They often misinterpret what we see and hear. Do you agree?
I suppose so.
If that can happen in ordinary times, go a step further. Look what can happen in a high fever or following a serious emotional shock.
Doesn't seem possible that I could have imagined all of it.
Does this man, this figure, resemble anyone you've ever known? An acquaintance? Or your father?
No.
You have a boyfriend here or back home?
No, and I have no desire for one.
Never?
No. I'm surprised to find myself saying that. But it's true. I have no desire for the close company of other people.
Have you always felt this way?
I don't know.
Don't you want to join in the things that other people do? Share the experiences of other people?
I don't seem capable of being very close to people. I do feel that perhaps I am trying to reach out for those other things.
Do you feel guilty wanting them?
I don't understand you.
I'm not a psychiatrist, and perhaps I'm being clumsy at all this. But I am suggesting that perhaps this figure represents a guilt feeling.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Maybe. Frankly, I don't know.
Well, I know one thing. My imagination is playing tricks on me. I'm going to put a stop to it.
You're a very strong-willed person, aren't you?
I survive, if that's what you mean.
That old pavilion out by the lake. Somehow you associate it with all this, don't you?
I could go out there. I could put an end to that, too. I could go out
Now,
there.
don't be hasty.
If it is all my imagination, I could put a stop to it.
Maybe, but at least someone should be with you. Now, I can't
As you
possibly
say,
get away
Doctor,
now.
I'm a person of strong will. And the time to go out there is now. And if I have to, I can go alone.
true events. The names have been changed to protect the guilty as well as the deceased. Diabetes is a common problem in today's world, and it affects the body in so many different ways. Physicians of all sorts wind up having to deal with diabetes, and surgery is not accepted from this. One of the problems with diabetes that comes across to the surgeon is that of a wound on the foot that does not want to heal. This can be a combination of the diabetes itself, compounded by a lack of blood flow and other issues. Another problem with these wounds is that diabetics often have no sensation in their feet, and so when they step on a nail or perhaps even trip and break a bone such as in their toe, they don't even know it's happened because they can't feel the pain from this. I'm forced to remember a gentleman from my VA training days with such a problem. His toe developed an ulcerated wound that was nasty and weeping. His blood flow to his foot was lacking, let's say, and of course he also had no sensation, so he couldn't really tell what was happening down there unless he looked at it. By the time we saw him, he pretty much had a toe with what you call dry gangrene, meaning it's a dead limb or a dead toe in this case. It didn't hurt. It actually wasn't draining, but it was just sort of still attached. We advised him that, well, you know, you're probably going to want to get that removed, even though it seems to be self-limited. It's just not something you want to carry around. On the other hand, he said, well, it's not bothering me. Aside from looking at it, I can just keep a sock on, and what'll happen if I don't do anything? We told him, well, it'll probably eventually fall off, but you're going to be left with a wound that's going to have to be addressed at a later date. And he said, well, it's not bothering me. I can't feel it. I'm just going to go home and think about it. Maybe I'll come back sometime. So, one night he was at home watching TV, sitting in his favorite chair, having a sandwich, maybe even a piece of chocolate cake, unfortunately. He heard the dog gnawing on a bone and didn't really think about it for a while, but a little later he said, I didn't give that dog anything to chew on. And when he looked down, his big toe was not only gone, but the dog was licking the wound, cleaning it up for him. How nice. Good dog. Good dog. Physical horror stories.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
You're listening to the record you need to know about.
Thank you.
Shocktober special.
Yes, you are. It is Shocktober, and it is the record you need to know about on KUHS 102.5 FM. That was a little, goodness gravy. That was a little surgical horror story from the past for you, right? A little blast from the past. Little Doc Holliday doing a surgical horror story for us there. That was the dog eating the dude's toe that had diabetes. Diabetes. He had diabetes.
Well, that's a question I have for Doc. I don't know if I've asked this before, but do dogs prefer toes from diabetics, or
are they just available?
Whatever available toe there is.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I would think a diabetic toe is probably more available than a non-diabetic toe.
Well, I didn't know if it was the sweetness in it.
Sweetness, oh, sugar. Oh, sweetness. Oh, sugar toe.
I shouldn't laugh. I should not laugh.
Yes, you should, because it's poor choices. Always laugh. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Always laugh at poor choices. I think that's a right and a duty. I think it's your duty.
Preview.
To laugh at poor choices.
It is. You
can eat chocolate cake. Dog's can eat your toe. That's the trade-off.
Well, that's how it works generally.
Choose to eat chocolate cake all the time, then a dog will eat your toe. Choose to snack on Reese's peanut butter cups all afternoon, dog might eat your toe.
Your sugar toe.
Your sugar toe. Your sweet, sweet sugar toe.
So, Doc, if you have the answers to these and many more questions, please call us. 501-6707.
How we need to get back into doing that. We don't do that anymore. We need to do that. That's right. Hey, man, you know what? We're not alone here. If you want to call in and join the conversation, 670711. That's right. Call in, 670711.
I could have said it like that, but my voice in this microphone doesn't sound as loud as that.
What? You don't sound very loud?
I don't get it. I have to yell.
You're cranked up, dude.
Settle down.
See, I need a mic like Jason's. This one's debunked.
No, you guys are going through this thing.
I shouldn't have to get this close to the damn microphone.
Well, I'm not close to the microphone, see?
You see? I should be able to sit back here and go, hey!
In theory.
In theory.
And maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I know that this line is the peak. We don't want to go above that line.
I think I'm gonna have to buy one of those.
So if you want to, like, if you want to be
amplifiers, preamps right here, bam, and then it's done.
Don't do that. Just don't do that. We're doing just fine. The show sounds great.
No, I need it.
We get 1,000 downloads a month on iTunes. We're doing fine.
Able to sit back and relax.
Oh, and I should rephrase that. We get 1,000 downloads a week on iTunes. We're doing just fine. Thank you. Very loud.
Is that your final answer, Jason?
Yes.
Anyway, seriously, if you do want to contribute to the conversation, the phone number is 501-627-0711. That's right.
And if not, you can still call in to 501-627-0711.
Yeah, just call in. Say hello. We don't do that enough.
You got me.
We got to do that more often. Anyway, hey, rocking out this first Shocktober. This always happens every month. The first Shocktober always shocks the crap out of me and everyone else in the room, and then we get our shit together and we make it happen for the next 3 nights, the next 3 Mondays.
I don't know about that getting the shit together part.
It's gonna happen,
but okay.
It's gonna happen, yeah. We'll get it together. We'll get it together.
We will give it hell.
We'll give it hell. We're gonna come up with some stuff this month.
I know Jason will. Look at Jason over here.
Maybe this is the month that we finally
can
get
you see him? Nobody can. I can.
Put a bright light on it. One of these iPad things. Make the screen white like mine, and mine is the show notes on it, so I'm very bright.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Ooh,
Blair
that looks
Witch.
creepy.
Here.
Why do you have to do that?
Because it's creepy, man. It's creepy.
Maybe this is the year that we finally get the haunted tours guy down here to tell us haunted stories of hot springs. What do you say?
Might as well.
I'll reach out.
Let's do it.
I'll try to make that happen.
Let's do it.
I'm going out of town this weekend. I'm going to be in Austin for Austin City Limits.
Yes. Festival?
Yes, I'm going down there this weekend.
For those of you that have never heard that spelled out, that's ACL.
Yeah, Austin City Limits this weekend. Going down there to see Tame Impala, Idols, The Cure.
The Cure.
Let's see who else is playing. Billie Eilish. Not interested in that one at all, but
Billy Idol.
Billie Eilish. Definitely interested in the Idols and the Tame Impala. Very excited about those two. And I'm excited about The Cure. I've seen The Cure before, but I'm excited to see them again.
Well, it'll be
fun.
This could be the last one. You never know.
You're right. Yeah, Robert Smith doesn't have a very good diet, clearly.
Yeah. Yeah, very much.
Clearly.
He's
very pale.
A little bit.
Well, I think that's makeup. He's if you've seen pictures of him when he was younger, he's gotten very chunky.
Yeah.
He might have a toe falling off here pretty soon.
Might be having a sugar toe.
People are mistaking him for Van Morrison at this point. That's how.
Yeah, he might have a sugar toe.
Swollen he is.
He might have a sugar toe.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? Why did that happen to him?
Like you said, bad diet.
Is that what it is? It's got to be a lot of fish and chips.
I can't say that. I mean, some people it's just genetics. Some people have to fight that stuff. I mean, and if you don't,
it just beats you.
It beats you down.
Yeah, he's got sugar toe now.
This guy's got sugar toe, and there's some dog waiting around going, I gotta have that.
He's waiting to be a surgical horror story. Wouldn't it be great if Doc were like, I've got a surgical horror story. I removed the toe of Robert Smith. I'm like, wait, is that the guy from The Cure? Yeah, he had weird lipstick smeared all over his face. That's the guy from The Cure. You nailed it. Wow, way to go, Doc.
He'd have to tell that in a HIPAA-friendly way.
You're right, he wouldn't be able to share with us.
He would just say, dude had some makeup on.
Did his hair look like a weird witch's broom? Yes. Okay. This is really bad. I've got to do a better job at our scary sound bed. This is not good. Yeah, preview. I'm so disappointed in the Shocktober.
It's like the Monster Mash going on.
Yeah, we blew
here.
this one. We blew this one, man.
That's terrible.
It's okay, Tom.
We're never going to get it back.
Yeah.
Oh, time waste.
Yeah, I'm taking that away.
Anyway.
Taking it away.
Good
We're never
time.
going to get it back.
No,
we blew this one.
It'll be all right.
It's okay.
It'll
It's our
be
first
fine.
Shocktober.
It is.
In 4 years, we do this every year.
We do.
And the first one is always terrible.
Seriously. We deserve a bad first Shocktober once every 4 years because
We do it every year.
No, what I'm saying is in the last 4 years or 3 before this, Shocktobers were perfect.
Well, the first one was always a little sketchy.
Whatever shit we did was it was still
It was
pretty good.
Yeah, the first one's always a little
much better than
little limping along, and then we get into the groove.
We've
Takes a
corrected
minute.
it though now. We have the low lights. Look.
We have the low lights, that helped.
You can barely see me.
Next week we're gonna have scary lights in here.
You can see our t-shirts over here. This is Jason.
You can see me if I move up to the iPad here. I'm in the light. Are you guys in the light? Am I the only one lit? Are you guys lit?
No, not really.
No, you're lit.
We're
You're
kind of
lit
in the
by
dark.
Why don't you light them up, man? Make them light
They
up.
are. They're lit up.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what that was all about.
Threw up in his mouth a little bit.
I did. I didn't even talk about the.
Here, wait, let's do that. I think we're better now.
Okay.
Let's see. Is that you, Jason? Oh yeah. A little bit of fire.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Well, let's turn the lights back on then. I don't care.
This
Damn
is
it.
great.
Screw
I
it.
love this.
This is the Shocktober's a bust.
No, it's not.
Impressive.
You can't say it's a bust. This is only the first Monday of the Shocktober. First Shocktober Monday.
You're right.
Freaking skank.
We're gonna get it together. It's gonna be great.
We will.
We have 3 more. I'm very excited. Why is this month so short? Then all the other months are so long.
I don't know.
This
We've
is
had
the one month.
like 3 months in a row where there were like 5 Mondays.
I know. Now it's like 4, and we blew one. My favorite month of the year.
Well, I blame Jason.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Why not?
That's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, just blame Jason.
Yeah. I'm a scapegoat. I know it.
way to go, Morton.
Somebody might get killed. Anyway, it's time to get back to some music. It's time to get back to some scary Shocktober soundtracks for you. Tonight we have the Carnival of Souls by Gene Moore, which came out in 1962. We're going to keep it going.
1962.
And we're going to do our best to gather our whatever and come back, and we'll see you in a little while, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Hey, why not? Hey. What do you got? Damn it, you guys.
on a dirt bike.
Is that Jason? Jason's pressing buttons.
It was.
Son of a bitch. See you in a little while. KHS 102.5 FM. The record you need to know about.
Hey, Mikey!
Profane. Sacrilege. What are you playing in this church? Have you no respect? Do you feel no reverence? And I feel sorry for you and your lack of soul. This organ, the music of this church, these things have meaning and significance to us. I assume they did to you. But without this awareness, I'm afraid you cannot be our organist. In conscience, I must ask you to resign.
I don't belong in the world. That's what it is. Something separates me from other people. Everywhere. They're everywhere. They're not going to let me go. Everywhere I turn, there's something that's blocking my escape. He's trying to prevent me from living. He's trying to take me back somewhere. I can't fight anymore. I don't know what's real anymore. I came to you, Doctor, because you're my last hope. If you don't help me, I have to go back there. He's trying to take me back somewhere. Doctor, you've got to tell me what to do.